Back when I was in probably 6th grade or so, however old that is, because I can
I
never.
think that's year 7, 6th
Okay.
grade. Yeah.
I loved Mario Party. I often played with my sister, and we would put the 2 remaining AI on easy and laugh at how bad they were at the game. Over the summer, we went to stay at our grandparents' house for a week and brought the game. Myself, my sister, and both grandparents were all 4 playing. We were doing some mini game where you had to race a treasure chest. No, race to a treasure chest, and Peach, who was my grandma, took off running the wrong way. Being so used to laughing at the AI, I said, "Haha, look at Peach, what a stupid idiot," before I remembered that it was my grandma. Luckily, my grandparents are pretty chill, so they thought it was funny too. They still make fun of me throughout the years for calling my grandma a stupid idiot.
That's good funny. Just like when Noah was little, we used to just let him play with the remote control with it.
The one that wasn't plugged in.
Do you remember as well?
I used to think I was one of you guys. I said, it's not doing what I wanted to do.
We used to share a room as well, didn't we? And opposite was Noah's room, and we used to have our door open. You could see the TV from Noah's room, and he was meant to be in bed. And he was watching us play whatever we were playing.
Do you know, I would fall asleep to it. You guys would be playing Rayman or something.
Yeah.
And I'd be like halfway down my bed so I could watch it. And then there was one night where one of you looked around. I can't remember which one. I think it was you.
I think it was me.
You looked around, saw me watching, and shut the door.
It's probably you.
But the door, you didn't shut
Was
it all
this-
the way. There was like a slight crack. And I
Was
watched
this
it
when
through
we shared a room and it was the one where we had the pull-up bar and I
Yeah.
tried to do the run
Yeah.
and jump?
Yeah. What
It
happened?
came straight off the door.
I swung the wrong way. Yeah.
So was that on the PS3?
Yeah.
Must have been.
So
Yeah.
We had Minecraft on it as well.
we called our PS3 Rob Sam 28,
Yeah.
and that's because our combined age was 28. Because I was 13, you were 15.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
28.
Oh my god! If we did it now, what are you? 28?
You'd be 60 something, wouldn't you?
40, no, we'd be
Nearly
Rob
60
Sam
something.
54.
Damn.
That's mad.
That's
And
gross.
one day, you'll be 54.
But wasn't there a second account where you Rob Dog?
No.
Oh yeah, you had like a separate.
Oh, really?
You know, we had like multiple accounts. We had Rob Sam,
Mhm.
and then we also had. I had Samuel, and you had Rob Dog.
And me and Sydney would always use Rob Dog. I don't know why. You called it Rob Dog. You made that.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Rob Dog.
Yeah. So so today we are pitching our own video game ideas, a game that we would want to be made, and we vote on who has the best idea. And as I know, I'm going to have the best idea. I'm going to go first.
Okay,
So-
bud.
It's like GTA,
Hmm.
but it's in a Game of Thrones type of world. It's not Skyrim. It's not The Witcher. And it have controls like in like the early Assassin's Creed games, right?
Mhm.
But you play a lord, so like you play like Jon Snow or Robb Stark or something like that,
Yeah.
and you would get to decide where your strategic route would be and what so you'd be like, oh, how many houses can I call upon, and like, I have an army of 10,000 men, and then you like get to pick which way you go. So it's all like a GTA character, but then you like in the heists when you do GTA, you get to pick out what your strategy would be, and then you actually get to fight in the battles, like riding on your horse, and you have your sword or your whatever else, and you just then fight in the battles as well. But you can go into the battle, and it'd be. Can you remember when Battlefield 1 came out?
Yeah.
And it was like to show just how insane trench warfare was and stuff like that. And you would go in and you'd basically fight as hard as you could until you died, and then you just like whoosh, you're in another character in that same battle.
Yeah.
So that's what like the battles could be like, and then it's like your army could be like decimated, and then you'd have to like recoup or retreat or whatever, or you could like, cool, yeah, we did a really good battle, and you move forward. What?
Do you know what this sounds like?
What?
Rise of Kingdoms.
What's Rise of Kingdom?
That shitty mobile game where I have 9 million power on Rise of
Yeah, but
Kingdoms.
there's a difference between like actually being able to do the battle like in Assassin's Creed, or like.
So what you'd want is GTA style where you could run around the entire map and just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But there's also the missions, and it's like you could have 3 playable characters like they have in GTA, where it's like, I have a bunch of Rob Stark missions and he's going to fight the Lannisters or something,
Mhm.
and you'd have to plan a war. I'm
Have you
not sure.
played Valhalla? Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I started it, but I haven't.
So like the map of that, where it's like it's open world, and then
Mm.
you've got the towns, and you've
like
got
the fjords
like
and
the
stuff like that.
yeah. Would it be that sort of map?
Yeah.
But then, what's the difference? Then, what makes it not Valhalla?
The fact that you get to basically like choose what you do
Mm.
in a sense of you are going up against another army, you know where they're going to be, so you can plan out your battles and stuff like that.
It'd be cool to
How
have
would
like
they do that?
I don't know.
it'd be cool to have an online version of it,
And you can go
and you
against
can
other
build your own
people's
armies.
Yeah.
And you have your own place on that map, and then you go and fight them.
Imagine that in
So-
VR.
Sort of like Clash
Yeah.
Clans.
Sure.
It's like, if you've seen it on TikTok, you've seen that it's like, oh, the Game of Thrones game. You're like, that looks really cool. And then it's just Candy Crush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I'm defeating the Night King. Ching, ching,
I've
ching.
never known the attraction of Candy Crush.
No.
Why
No.
it's so popular?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's so boring.
If you play Candy Crush, you cannot call yourself a gamer.
No. I mean, not that I call myself a gamer.
No.
Would you call yourself a gamer, no?
No.
No. You sound like one.
You look
Um,
like one. So.
Yeah, so you get to decide like
Hmm.
strategic routes and stuff.
Hmm.
So a bit like how Rob Stark was like, oh, I'm going to send 2,000 of my troops down towards like Tywin Lannister's army. Basically, they get defeated, but then he actually sends his like full army to Jaime Lannister, defeats them, takes Jaime hostage, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But it'd be like Assassin's Creed meets GTA meets Skyrim medieval, and you can have like magic and stuff like
So
that.
you want the magic and the dragons of,
Game of Thrones.
but you want the open world
Freedom.
missions
Yeah.
like GTA.
Yeah.
Could you imagine we're playing Game of Thrones online,
Mm.
like how we used to play GTA online,
Yeah.
and I come along on my dragon because I've like grinded the game for ages, and you guys are running along on your like tiny little horses,
Yeah.
and I just burn you.
Yep.
Be pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. Not
It's like
surprised.
the people in GTA Online. They have. Have you seen the Oppressor Mark II? You will. It's it's a motorbike that flies around. Has like missiles on it.
A
and everything.
motorbike that flies around.
Yeah, it's a flying motorbike, but it's got
Okay.
missiles on it and everything, and it costs like millions of dollars in online. But basically people get it, and then they'll join a public server, and you're trying to do missions or something. They just come along, fly along, blow you up, go
Oh.
somewhere else, and they just go around like abusing people. And it's really annoying.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but it's really annoying up until I get one, and then I will also be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know what you would call your game? You got any ideas?
Grand Theft Dragon.
You'd probably call it like the world that it's in, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah. I don't know.
the location. You have to call it some sort of like
Westeros.
but like not
Easteros.
what's the world called in
Southros.
Game of Thrones? Like,
Westeros.
Because you got what that? No, Westeros.
That's the continent that they're on.
Is it?
Yeah. And then
oh,
the-
King's Landing's like the city down the south.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and then there's the Narrow Sea, and then the other stuff.
Yeah. What's it called across the Narrow Sea?
Can't remember.
Yeah, so you'd call it the continent, like Westeros, I think.
Mm.
That would be quite a cool game. I would play that.
Yeah, I'd play it as well. I'm like, this is shit.
Yeah.
You came up with this.
£70
So
for
you can
that.
have- You can have the campaign game where you're
Hmm.
doing it on the continent and stuff like that, but then you can have like online. You could build your army, then you just go out, and it's like,
Play Candy Crush.
and then you like my army would go against your army,
Yeah.
and then we'd each fight.
Yeah.
Or it could be online, and everyone in the server is its own person, and we're all fighting. So like I'm on A team, you're on B team. There's like 1,000 of us in the server.
So you could have like sort of make it like a Fortnite type of game.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have 100 people. You'd have 10, armies, and it's like you sort of just spawn in on a location on the map, and you got to build your fortress and whatever, and then I guess you couldn't have a storm.
If you,
Or it's like you start
But it's
off.
like
You can if you
it's
see,
a battle royale, but you have armies.
or like both start off in the castle, and then it's like both on a castle on a hill, and then it's like there's a valley, and at the bottom of the valley there might be like a stream or a river, but then
Of lava.
no water, and then it's just like you all just go into battle. There could be like a little village down there, as well.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, let's go and fight in the village, or let's go and fight in the windmill or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just have to try and take their castle, but you're all medieval knights. I think that'd be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool.
that would.
If you had dragons or whatever. And
It'd be like
magic.
you could do like a team deathmatch where it's like, oh, I died out in the battlefield. Then it just takes you back up to the keep.
Yeah. Yeah, where people play Fortnite and stuff now, it's all like quick into the game and stuff. But if you had people that were patient and like this sort of stuff, you could do it like where you have up to like 10 players or whatever. You can even just have 2,
Yeah.
and you like join the server or whatever, and you get half an hour to build your army and your fortress before the war starts.
Well, it's
And then
not
it's either-
you could
necessarily
have
that.
like a pre-made one. You just
Yeah.
get dumped in a world, and it's.
You
Like,
could be like a
your
like
castle just sort of follows
Warhammer. Like
Yeah.
you build your own army of a certain type of like species or whatever, and you go, oh, I now have a mage as well, and I have this and all these foot soldiers and all that stuff.
I used to play a game with one of my friends called World of Tanks. Insanely boring, but
Did like PewDiePie not play that?
I don't know. But either way, I was a tank. But it was a very unfair game. It was pay to win. Pay for a better tank, you're gonna win.
No.
And I was just using the free one. But it's like, yeah, you just.
That reminds me of that like paper mache.
But no, it's like you get dumped on the map, and it's like, and then you and your team of other people, like all online, whatever. But it's like you have to strategize, like hide behind buildings or whatever in this village, and yeah, it could have been fun. It's just insanely boring, because it's like it'll go up, like go to attack them, and their tank is just insane.
Oh, so it's just like, what's the point?
Yeah, like, I'm shooting you. It's like I'm throwing pebbles at you. Like
Yeah.
it's not doing anything.
What was the VR game that we played? Where it
Pavlov.
was it
Pavlov
Pavlov,
Shack.
where it's online and you joined like that World War II
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah.
That's
That
pretty
was
sick.
so funny.
Yeah.
And then you die and then you just like respawn and you carry on.
And then you
That-
throw up a little bit. Then you,
Yeah, you get a headache and then like close your eyes for a bit and then you're right to carry on.
And then you take it off, and then you're done for the day because.
Yeah.
That's yeah. When we used to play the VR a lot more, it's so weird because it's like we're just hanging out and whatever, and then you take it off. You're like, I'm at home by myself.
Yeah. Yeah. But you feel like we were just sat next to each other.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you remember when playing poker? Except I didn't play poker because my Wi-Fi was so rubbish. So actually, I was just on a voice call listening to you guys having fun play poker, while I was sat there watching it update, because if you take it off, it stops updating.
Yeah.
So you have to sit there and watch
get
the
a
bar go
headache
up.
as it updates.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, I had to sit there and listen. It's like as we're having fun playing a game. It's like I was just going.
Yeah. We had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah, but you were having fun doing it.
We were playing roulette, weren't we?
Mm.
And then just putting loads of
Yeah.
chips
Oh,
on,
it
on the
was
numbers.
so funny. We managed to work it out after that, didn't we? And then like a different time, I have a distinct memory of playing roulette wheel, and I remember your character, like, 'cause obviously it moves all the arms and everything, going and pushing all your chips onto like black or something, and it came back red. And they all just disappeared. Yeah, and then you just went bankrupt.
I think one of the funniest games we've ever played that is only it's the funniest the first time you play it. Fuck, I can't remember the name of the game now.
Is it the zombie
Gang
one?
Beasts?
Gang Beasts.
Yeah.
That was very funny.
Playing
was the
Gang
truck
Beasts
level.
the first time.
Yeah.
Like I laughed so much I couldn't breathe. It's just, but the thing is, if you never had like friends or something, you'd never play that game. It'd be really boring, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But if you're playing it all with your mates,
What was that game we played the other day? It's like that had
Human
the-
Full Flat.
Yeah, that
was
bad.
terrible.
Yeah, but the game's what you make it, and you were just bad at the game.
You're bad.
Me and Samuel.
You're
were.
in a bad mood. It was never going to be good.
I was in a bad mood. I became in a bad mood.
me and Samuel were doing alright at it, though, weren't we? Like, do you remember the whole bit? Where
Yeah,
we were
once
swinging
we
across
figured
that
it
lake?
out how to play it.
But you were just like, oh, I can't do it. It's just rubbish.
I'm looking forward to playing Chained Together
Same.
because I've seen so many videos online.
When you were showing it and it wasn't working, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So Chained Together, that's
did you
basically
get
the
it?
three of us playing
Don't
that Don't Fall game or whatever it's called, where he's like in the little pot with a
Oh.
sledgehammer. Because it's like you just climb up and up and up, and if you fall, you basically just go back
I've
down.
spent
Yeah.
so many hours on that game, and I'm not even halfway.
Really?
I am so getting over it.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, it's like you fall, and I'm just back at the start.
Is it something you have to download to your PC? Or is it online?
Yeah, download
What,
it to
Chained
the PC.
Together?
You can't just Google it.
No. The
Getting over it.
Oh,
It was like £3 as well.
Really?
Yeah, not worth it. It's not
No?
fun. I just got mad.
No, it's
It put me in a bad mood, especially since it's like I finally figured out how to play a game, getting up, and then I've fallen all the way back to the start, and you can't get back. And then when I do get back, I fall down to the start again. And then how do people find this fun?
Yeah, no, I remember watching PewDiePie play that. He used to crack me up.
But that's what I mean. That's why I thought, oh, it'd be funny. But that he's
When
making
you-
something out of it for
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm not doing it for that. I was doing it for the
joy
thrill
of playing it.
But there was no joy or
No.
thrill. I'm just getting pissed off.
It's such a fun game.
But the entertainment comes from watching someone else get pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, if I was just getting mad.
But yeah, no, the game lagged on the laptop because it turns out the hard drive was corrupted.
Oh.
So I took it to the PC doctor,
Mm-hmm.
and he found out that it was corrupted. Basically, sorted it out, wiped it all, whatever, and then re-downloaded it all, and it was perfectly fine.
Sick.
Yeah, so we'll be good to go. Luckily, we won't play it sat in the same room because otherwise, there'll be fights probably.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to
And
kill me.
we know. who
Yeah, it's
we
gonna be
blame.
you.
Yeah.
I'm glad I live about an hour away from you guys.
He's like, right, jump, and me and Noah would jump, and you'll be like, what?
and then we'll just be dragged down.
How do you jump?
Yeah, Beth doesn't play those games with me anymore either because I'm just bad at them. She gets really annoyed at me because I don't care.
It's like
Yeah.
No, but like I get not caring because you gotta have fun playing it. You don't want to be competitive.
Yeah.
But
If you fall
like,
to the bottom.
how are you just that stupid? No, I was playing with Sydney and we're playing that. It Takes Two, and I'm like, you know when you see what they got to do, but you're like, oh, let them figure out. And then it's like you've been going for 10 minutes. How have you not got? You just got to do this. Give me the fucking controller.
No, I played Portals 2 with you.
Yeah, but I was like 8. That's not fair.
A dumb 8-year-old.
What?
I played It Takes Two. Well, I played half of it with Bethan, and what frustrated me,
So painful, isn't it?
what frustrated me the most, because she plays like Valhalla and stuff. She can game.
It's like you got to jump and roll and then dash,
Yeah.
and it's like how are you
But
not getting
no,
it?
the most frustrating bit was double jump, right?
Mm.
But you can't double jump from like 5 yards or meters behind the edge of the platform. So you've got to run to the edge and then double jump, and you'll make it.
Yeah.
But she'd run, be nowhere near the edge, double jump and fall down because she didn't make it.
That's what Sydney was doing. And it's like, oh my god, are you an idiot?
Run further to the edge.
Get me the controller. Because it's like, you're not doing it right. Like, I've given you a chance. You're just being an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I'm not even being competitive at that point. It's just, I just want to move on.
Yeah.
I've been stood on the other side like a melt. It's not boring. Whatever. Yeah.
What do you think about my game?
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah, it's alright.
good. I like it.
Mm.
It would
So
be a
it's
cool
sort of
game.
like Red Dead.
I don't think it's finessed. I think there's a few bits that we're unsure on,
Mm.
Mm.
but the ideas are.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shall I go next?
Yeah. Sure.
Because if mine's underwhelming, then clearly like Sam can pick it back up.
Mm-hmm.
But so what I've always wanted to play is Uncharted. I love all 4 of the games, except for the first one. It's scary, right?
Is that the zombie one?
Yeah.
That's fucking scary
Yeah.
shit. isn't it?
When you're on that platform, and it's just you and the other guy, and all the zombies are running at you, and you've got this like shitty little shotgun.
Oh.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
But anyway, so I've always wanted to play those games, but don't know about you guys. Gaming by myself is so boring.
What?
like-
Say that again, sorry?
Like playing by myself, it's so boring.
It depends how into the game I am.
Yeah, like
I really like Uncharted 4.
I played the whole of Death Stranding, which is literally just like Royal Mail, like
You're a courier.
yeah. He just
Really?
walks around holding packs. I spent like 80 hours on
That's
that
got
game.
Daryl on
100%
it, hasn't
of
it?
it. Yeah, the story was, some of the dialogue was terrible.
Why did you 100% it?
I was really into it. I don't know why. It's like there was really good background music that I sent to Sydney. I was like, listen to this music, and she made fun of me for it.
Human music on Rick and Morty.
Yeah, no, it was good. I'll play it to you later, and you're gonna make fun of me too. But
Okay.
like, it made sense while in the environment. It was a cool game. It was really boring. I don't know why I enjoyed it, but I was into it, and that's what matters, right?
Why are you doing this, sorry?
I don't know. So, but then, do you ever get it? You're like, oh, I want to play this game. Like, I've been really wanting to play Red Dead 2. But it must be so much more fun with other people. But it's a
Oh, so
single-player
like
game.
Uncharted,
I want
Red Dead 2.
I want like those type of story games, multiplayer.
What, like dual like campaigns?
Oh, a bit like how on Uncharted 3 there was the
Yeah, but we tried
campaign for
didn't
2
we?
players.
that. The Uncharted 3 campaign.
Yeah, but it wasn't the same.
No, it's
It
not.
wasn't
It's
the
not an actual
campaign?
game. It's just like a little
Yeah.
like Call of Duty type thing. I want an entire game.
Sorry.
Where it's like how the single player campaign plays out,
But with two people.
except from you'd be Sully to my name.
And you can do it online as well. It doesn't have
Yeah.
to be split. It can be split screen or online.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what I want.
There needs to be more online and split screen games.
There's
like two-player.
there's like literally none. It's
Can you
rubbish.
remember? I can't remember what COD game it was, but it's like you play as like a team, and then we'd have to like save the hostages and then get to the other side of the town or whatever.
Yeah. It was like the special missions.
Yeah, and it's like we're meant to do it stealthily.
Yeah.
Is that Black Ops 1?
The,
It might be.
Ghosts or something.
Do you remember COD World at War?
Mm.
Because that,
Yeah.
that's-
You
that
get
Yeah,
the whole
that's what I mean.
campaign.
That's the type of game I want. That
Mm.
game, amazing.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do an entire story campaign, has direction. It's not just fighting off waves of enemies,
Yeah.
but you're both doing it and you're both there with the cutscenes and whatever.
Yeah.
I want that.
That. Yeah.
So I don't have a specific game
Mm.
in mind. I've not come up with one, but it would be along that lines of
Mm.
like Tomb Raider or something. But you
Yeah.
just
That would be really cool.
multiplayer.
The problem is with like Red
And there
Dead
could
2
be-
and stuff. It's you'd have to have two characters at all times.
That's what I mean. It would be exclusively 2-player game.
Yeah. So you design one that is like
Yeah.
that.
Like World at War. It's 2-player.
I guess like things like The Last of Us, you could do that 2-player. One of
Yeah.
you plays as
Ellie.
Ellie.
But
Or
it's like
it's a game that it can be one protagonist or two protagonists. You both
Mm.
just go along with it.
Yeah.
yeah, if it's not someone else, it'd just be an NPC.
Oh no,
Sure.
or it'd just be like you're just by yourself, or they could just be two of you.
Yeah, it's sort of like
Mm.
two different versions of the
Yeah.
game.
Mm.
But that's what I mean. That's the type of game I want.
Bit
'cause-
like World at War. It's like
Yeah.
either it's just one person playing for it, or
Mm.
you had the two people playing
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Because the best bit about playing games is playing it with other people.
It's the
And-
friends you make along the way.
Yeah. And like Uncharted, obviously I love all the Uncharted games, but like
The best bit was we played it together.
What Uncharted?
Uncharted.
but it's like you'd
Yeah.
have to take turns playing levels. It's like you want to both play at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would want to be
Oh, like Simpsons game.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean.
Mm.
It's got a story, but you need both people.
Yeah.
Simpsons game, COD World at
Like
War.
any of the Lego games.
Yeah.
Type of
They
thing.
need more of these games.
There
That's
was
what I
like a moment where there was a lot of those games with like 2-player split screen,
Mm.
and then I think as soon as like the Xbox 360 came out and it's like everyone was like exclusively online,
Yeah.
all of the split screen games just went away.
Like Portal 2 has a
Mm.
Yeah.
sort of direction for it, but it's, you need two people. It's,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
it's gone.
They need to bring them back, don't they?
Because
Jeez.
any online games now, they're like Fortnite or Rocket League.
Mm.
Mhm.
They're just battle royales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want story.
Mm.
Yeah. When does did the Forest?
Yeah.
Because we used to play that, didn't we? And that was quite a good game.
Yeah,
But it was quite
bad. It was old.
like glitchy. When did the Forest 2 come out?
It's
Couple
on
of years
PC now,
ago.
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's on
yeah,
PC,
we
innit?
could
We could
on
play
PC.
that. 'Cause it looks so
whenever we
much
played
better.
it
It
before,
is
though,
so much better.
as soon as it become nighttime or the little weird
We'd
zombie
all
bit-
just hide.
no, you two are like getting the log still,
Yeah.
like fighting them, and I'm just like, I'm in the boat. I'm on a boat.
Oh yeah, because we made like hot platforms, didn't we, up to the
Yeah.
yacht? It's
Your-
like
Your rusty sheriff's badge was.
It was puckering.
what? You don't know a rusty sheriff badge.
What do you think? His rusty sheriff's badge was puckering.
Oh, I've never heard that.
Um,
But yeah, I enjoy playing those types of games. With you
yeah,
guys, like,
we should totally get Forest 2 and play that. But you would like we play COD like when we used to play like Black Ops and stuff, and it's like, should we play zombies? And you're like, I don't like playing zombies.
yeah, no,
I get
it's
scared.
scary. It's scary.
I used to
But
play
that's the thing. It's
when
the
I
rush.
when I was in school. Like in sixth form, we'd go off on like the free period or whatever. We'd go play Nazi zombies,
What?
and I'd get so afraid I'd have to put on Stevie Wonder.
Which,
like-
which song specifically?
Isn't she
Superstitious.
lovely?
Oh.
Yeah, Superstition.
I said superstitious.
Because you're wrong.
Hmm.
Yeah, just
That's
stuff
what I mean.
on.
See what I mean? The best bit about playing games is playing them together.
It is, yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
I
don't
agree.
want to just keep playing Fortnite copies. Like if I want to play it, I'll just play Fortnite. Like,
To be fair, it's a shame that you, like Robert, never really enjoyed Minecraft.
That's
Yeah.
because it's boring.
No, but you
No,
gotta
but
appreciate
it's
it.
boring if you don't know how
Yeah.
to play it.
What you should do is find a YouTuber that, like, literally
PewDiePie.
every YouTuber ever has made a video on it.
Watch PewDiePie's run
And
through.
once you see them get invested in it, then you're like, I want to do that too.
Because you learn all the
And
tricks
then
and
you
stuff.
learn all the tricks, and then you do it
'Cause
yourself. And
If we had a world, the three of us,
oh, it
that would be
it'd
really cool.
insane.
And you sit there and make that face.
Yeah, and like I
But
can
if
see
you-
right now, a wall has come down. You're not even
Yeah.
you're not even accepting the thought. You're
It's
just,
like-
you're just blocking it.
In my brain, there's a little man, and he's just pulled the shutters down. He's locked it, and he's gone home for the day.
Exactly. You're not
I've-
even trying.
I think you'd love it though if you were into it. You never will.
Yeah.
And,
Same
that
with, like,
upsets me at my
We could
the
have played
deepest
FIFA,
level.
couldn't we? 'Cause
Yeah, we could
I
play
don't
pro
like-
clubs.
I don't like football either,
Mm.
but how funny it would have been to lose together.
Yeah, to play like we play Rocket League.
Yeah,
I never thought
it's
you'd
pretty
like
much
that.
football.
I don't like Rocket
But you
League.
like playing it together.
No, I play it
funny.
because it's like, oh, what should we play when we first come online? And it's like, oh, I play Rocket League. And do you know every time we look at the stats and you go, how many times have we hit you? You scored like 3, you scored like 2, and it's like I hit the ball once. I just drive around. I'm terrible at it.
But we
And then we
I love
play
playing pro
play
clubs.
COD, and I'm terrible at it. Everything we play, I'm terrible at it.
yeah, but
Yeah, but
that's your own fault.
You've labelled yourself as terrible.
Yeah, you're the I'm the terrible friend, and then you don't even try.
Because if you tried and you lost, which you would, then
You'd get mad.
upset.
Yeah.
It was me and Noah
You know
have to
you would.
sweat it because we have to beat each other.
And I always win. And I always will.
You don't always.
Yeah, I do.
Most of the time. You never used to because you were a kid. And then all of a sudden you became this like sweaty Fortnite kid.
Yeah.
And then you were just better than both of us at everything.
Yeah, but we say sweaty. I was still bad at it. I just played it a lot.
Yeah, but then you became really good at gaming.
It was your life for like a year.
But like through
Yeah.
that you became really good at
I was in year
all,
6.
all gaming. Like not just Fortnite. You were good at
Yeah, it's because I
COD.
played more than just that game.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
always like
it's just-
cranking 90s.
Yeah. But no, it's like that was obviously the main game. Because it was a really good game at the time. You'll never understand it because
Yeah.
it's so different now.
I
But
think
You
I
know,
never,
no G.
I never minded Fortnite, but I never was good at it compared
No.
to everyone else who sweated all the time.
You'll never be able to keep up with
Mm.
the like.
It got too competitive, and then I was
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, people are too good at it now. It's not
Yeah.
fun.
yeah. So I would end up spending 10 minutes, 15 minutes on the outskirts,
Go in
gathering
and
loads
die.
of loot and stuff, and then as soon as it gets down to like the final 10, I'm like, I made the final 10. I haven't seen anyone yet.
Yeah,
And then
and
as soon as I
they've
see
got
someone,
insane loot.
Yeah.
And kill me straight away.
and they've got like these golden, platinum, whatever guns, and I've got these like purple ones,
Yeah,
and I'm
What's
like, where
so,
the fuck
what's so funny?
platinum.
Is it not platinum?
No.
What is it?
There is
Legendary.
That's gold.
Is it just gold? Is the gold's the best one? Then?
So yeah, they
There's
have all
mythic.
these, and I'm like, where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
enough about Fortnite.
yeah.
Shall I say my?
Go into your idea. Yeah.
So mine is
Hang on. Noah didn't actually come up with an idea. He just said 2-player. Carry
yeah,
on.
yeah.
No, I was saying like
I agree with his point, but it's not a game.
Yeah.
no. My game would be an Uncharted sort of game, so it'd be a single. No, not single. Like it would be a single player story game that can be played as multiplayer without affecting the gameplay at all, other than the fact that you'd have multiple people playing it. And it could be online, split screen, whatever. But that way you're both playing a story, you're not doing a fucking battle royale. So the example I use here is Uncharted. Imagine Uncharted 2, except there's 2 of you. That'd be awesome.
It would be awesome.
Yeah.
I don't want to so close to my.
That would be
That'd
awesome.
be fucking awesome.
That'd be what?
All right.
So my game. Okay, you have to hear me out because at the start you're gonna be like, "Oh, it's Fortnite." It's not. So it's online.
Oh, it's Fortnite.
Starts off with 100 players,
Literally Fortnite.
but it also doesn't have to start with 100 players. You could do it with like 50. You could reduce that number.
I'm gonna
So
sneeze.
there's a few different examples, but I'm going to give you one example, and then I'll describe to you the other examples.
Right.
One example: you land, like the map is Gotham. Okay.
Fortnite's already done that.
Listen to me.
Sound like
20.
Steve-
So
Steve Carell.
you pick a side, and it's 20 and 80. 20 of you are Batman or Robin or one of the good guys.
I want to be Robin.
80 of you are Joker or Bane or Riddler or pick one of those guys. Okay. And then you've got
I was going to say
Condiment
that.
what?
The Condiment King. He goes around, he's just like got a mustard and
Ketchup.
You've got your 100 players in, yeah? 10 minutes is on the clock. The bad guys have the 10 minutes to cause 10 billion pounds of damage or like kill a certain amount of people or kill the Batman and Robin and stuff like that. The good guys have the 10 minutes to stop them from reaching any of those targets. And they can kill them or whatever, like, or not kill them because it's Batman. I don't know. And yeah, that's it. That's. And then my idea is you have different maps, so you could have a Spider-Man one where you've got like Green Goblin, Sandman, and all those bad guys, or you can be Spider-Man or whatever.
I'm gonna.
And you're in New York, or you can do an Avengers one where you can pick like Hulk, Iron Man, stuff like that, or you can be Loki, and blah blah blah.
It's funny that Avengers one's your last point. Fortnite did a thing when Avengers Endgame came out, and it was amazing. I loved it. It's gone now forever. I feel like Rick with the Szechuan sauce. It lives on in my
I
memory.
need that Szechuan sauce.
But
Wait,
it's
why
like,
did I say it like that?
but basically, there was a game mode where it's 100 people, but you spawn in, you're random. You could either be on Thanos' side where you spawn in as Thanos, it's just luck,
I suppose it could
or
be
you're
random,
a Chitauri, like part of his army,
Mm-hmm.
or you spawn in as one of the Avengers,
Yeah.
and the Avengers were Hawkeye, Thor, Captain America, or Iron Man.
Yeah.
So you had the bow, shield, axe, gloves, and whatever. And it'd just be, you'd have to stop Thanos from collecting all of the stones,
Really.
and win, or he collects all the stones and is able to snap his fingers. But it's like, no, that was the game mode, and it was
Okay, cool.
amazing because it's like all the like the weapons, like the Thor's axe or whatever. It all worked really well.
Yeah.
It was well cool because it's like, it didn't feel like Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's a completely different game. It was like, and when you got to be Thanos as well, and you're just insanely overpowered, you had like 1 million health. It was great.
Okay.
It was a really good
I
game.
guess
So I
it's
like, if your game's
similar
going to be
to
like that,
Yeah.
I would play that.
Okay.
But
It is similar.
So
Yeah.
instead of having 100 people play it, could you just have one baddie and 9 goodies, or like the opposite way around, or like
Or 5 of each. Or.
what?
9 goodies.
Well, I
one
guess
bad guy.
you have it.
But the bad
so
guy
if
is
you-
Condiment King.
If you did the Batman version, you could have Batman, Robin, Catwoman.
She's a bad guy.
Is she?
You could
like
have
the Flash.
Batman,
The Flash.
Nightwing.
Yeah. Who's actually in Gotham?
Alright. Oh, so you have like Batman's group, don't you?
So yeah, you have Batman's group, and then you have Joker, Bane, Poison Ivy, and whatever.
Is it clay? What's the clay one?
Clayface.
Yeah.
So you could have like 10 in total, 5 of each, and then
Mm.
there's 10 of you, and you get randomly put into one of those characters, and then you do that battle.
Oh, I really want to play this. Oh, fuck's sake, I'm Penguin. Oh.
And then you have a Spider-Man version.
You're the Riddler. Everyone's else is like fighting and stuff, and you're just going.
Riddle me this. Well, do you remember in the Batman, one of the Arkham games? Can't remember which one. And there's that whole level with the Penguin bit, and Mr. Freeze, and you're in that museum, and there's the room full of water, and it's all ice, and there's a shark in it. Do you remember that? I never got past that level.
Hmm.
I never understood how to get past. I didn't know you could just look it up. So I got to that point and just never finished the game.
That's like
James Bond.
Everything or Nothing.
Mm.
James Bond. We
yeah.
never beat Mr. Sappho.
Yeah. That's a 2-player game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. A 2-player
They're also old.
campaign
Just
game.
because we don't set ourselves up correctly, like we
Yeah.
lose too many lives in the
in the run
first
to it.
two.
Because we're terrible.
Yeah.
Well, it's like in GTA when we're trying to do missions and Sam will just die or something through
'Cause you kill
unforeseen
me.
circumstances, and then we have no lives for the main mission.
Yeah, no, I just want another one, like another map you could do for X-Men. So you've got Wolverine, Professor X, Cyclops, and whatever, and then what?
He's putting his foot on me.
And then you could have what bad guys are there?
Sabretooth,
Yeah.
Magneto,
Cable.
Yeah,
Mystique.
yeah. So you could have like one
Juggernaut.
like that, and then it's
Yeah.
like
I'm
you're in
the
a whole
Juggernaut.
you're in a whole city, and they've got to kill you or whatever.
What
I
if-
don't know. I think that'd be awesome.
Or if you
Yeah,
do,
it'd be
if you
pretty
go back to like the roots of like comic book heroes, and like one of you's like playing like Doc Ock, and then the other one's playing Spider-Man. So one of you's trying to rob the bank, and then one of you's Spider-Man trying to stop him.
Yeah,
That'd
especially
be
you have
pretty
different
cool.
versions. You could have 1v1, you could have 5v5, you could have 2v2.
Or it could be like an
You could have
open
3v3.
map where you can just be a villain or a hero, and then
Yeah,
the
like
heroes
GTA.
can go around and be like, "Hang on, that player is robbing the bank, or
Mm.
he's taking people hostage." You can go in there, swing in as Spider-Man
Yeah,
or
that'd be
whatever.
Well,
like
it's just
combine
a,
your two ideas,
it's just an
the
open game.
GTA sort of concept
Hmm.
with the like heroes and villains.
Yeah.
I could go round as Spider-Man, and you could be Penguin, robbing the bank, and I could be like, "I'm gonna stop you."
Yeah, and like you can have a hero load up or a villain load up. You can be like, as a villain, you have like 10 henchmen or something.
Mm.
And
As a hero, you have no loved ones.
yeah, yeah,
You have troubled past.
yeah. You're just an orphan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think?
That's good.
Yeah,
I think like calling it like saying like heroes versus villains or something.
I was
What would
thinking
you
of
call it? 'Cause you got all the-
ruining it with the name.
Because you've got loads of different options. You couldn't call it anything to do with Batman or Avengers or X-Men. You'd have to have a generic name.
Fortnite.
Well, it's a battle royale, isn't it? Let's be honest here.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be.
So you could call it battle royale, the villain versus hero game.
You can
based
be
on
Batman or
Fortnite.
you could be Spider-Man or...
Yeah, you could be any of these characters listed below. The game. What's that Rick and Morty? It's like two brothers versus the moon and old Mexican ladies and cats, space cats in a van. Do you reckon for that bit he was just like they were like make up a film?
Mm.
So he was like, he's just sat here. He had like no notes like I do, and he's like, two brothers, and he goes off on a tangent, and then they just animated around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's,
Should we vote?
Yep.
yeah, I'm down to vote. I don't want to go first.
Yours was 2-player. Yours was the GTA /
Game of
Assassin's
Thrones.
Creed / Game of Thrones.
Mm.
Would you believe it? It was a mashup of previous games
Yeah.
put
So-
together, as one would say, a sandwich.
I'll vote first. I like what you're saying there because I agree with you, that
Mm.
but you didn't come up with a game.
Yeah, but it's hard to come up with. I'm not going to come up with a whole plot line.
We didn't come up with a plot line. We just came up with
Yeah,
a
but
game.
your games were a different type of game. You came up with the concept of a game, and so did I. It's just my
No, you
concept
didn't.
was a lot
There's no
simpler.
concept. You just 2-player.
Yeah, 2-player campaign game.
So I've come up with this game. It's called Using a Controller.
Yeah.
No, but I'm sorry. A 2-player campaign game is as good of a pitch as a battle royale
No, but
between
this is
heroes and
actually-
villains.
This is actually a game. This could be a game. That can't be a game.
Yeah, because it's a different type of game.
I came up with a game.
We've both got concepts, right? But your concept is the game.
Yeah, but
Whereas mine is
no.
you have to build, like, let's say we're making movies here, right? And your movie is, I want to do like actually a movie isn't very good. My game is more like a movie. You'd have to come up with a plot line
No, Noah.
for the game. And I'm not going to sit here and
You're
come up with a
saying,
whole
oh,
plot
we
line.
should have a 2-player game, right?
No,
which could
two-player
be,
campaign
which
game
could be
with
It
story.
Takes Two, or it could be Portal 2,
Mhm.
or it could be Uncharted with multi. It's like you've come up with a
start.
it's just like
You might as well have gone.
No.
I think we should do battle royale, or I think we should do platform.
yeah.
No, my game.
Single player.
What I have written down is a multiplayer story campaign game, such as Uncharted, if it's multiplayer.
You always have a go at me. Whenever we make these, you go, you just sandwich 2 ideas together. You've got one piece of bread.
That was my reaction. Okay, your game is multiple games slapped together like a fucking sandwich.
Your bread is white bread. It's good bread,
Yeah.
but there's only one piece.
No, because you can make sandwiches by folding the bread in half.
You got no filling.
I'll put some chocolate spread.
But where's the chocolate spread? There's no chocolate spread.
The chocolate spread is the story, which I haven't fucking come up with yet, because I'm not writing out an entire movie script for a game pitch. Picture this, right? Fortnite, yeah, because your game is pretty much Fortnite, just different. Uncharted, yeah. If you're gonna write down the concept for Fortnite, what would you write?
You get thrown into a map. There's 100 of you, and
Yeah.
you gotta survive.
Yeah.
To the last one.
And that could be a game, yeah, just like that. Uncharted, it's a single-player campaign game. That couldn't be a game. You have to write the
No.
you have to write the plot.
It's
There is no plot for a multiplayer online game.
No,
God.
Uncharted is you follow the protagonist who is in search of treasure and has to solve puzzles and fight
Yeah,
rival treasure
but
hunters
rather than
along
saying
the way.
all of that, I just said like Uncharted because they did that.
so that's not a new game.
No, yours isn't a new game.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, I'm gonna vote.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna vote.
So I voted.
Fortnite
for,
did it 6 years ago.
I voted for Robert, by the way.
I vote for Robert too.
Why?
Because
Yeah, you said you would play that
Suck
game.
on this.
You said you would play that game.
I'd also play that one though. I said that at the end of his.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did. Roll it back. I said I would play his game because I like GTA. I like open world games like that.
Gibbs.
I said, if it's like GTA where you can go around and do whatever you want, but then there's also missions for different people, I would play it, and that's what your game is. So I'm gonna play it.
So who are you voting for? That matters.
You, because you come up with a game.
Game of the game, huh?
So Robert wins.
Rabbit wins.
Noah lost.
No, lost. I'm Samuel.
You snossed and you lost.
Yeah. Except from the first time I said that phrase, you guys made fun of me, and now you've stolen it from me.
I'm
Yeah, but
gonna-
that's because we said it.
Actually,
out of
no.
irony.
I'm gonna combine our ideas. 2 people can play my game.
I voted for you.
Yeah, no tixies backsies.
I said that too.
Did you?
Anyway, yeah, I just feel like you're not understanding it. It is a 2-player campaign game. What do you want me to say? They go around and do story stuff? Like, I'm
What's
not
the
writing
story?
out.
LA Noire has a completely different story to Uncharted.
Honestly, I'm
Whoa.
not coming up. I'm not coming up with a whole
You're meant
whole
to.
thing. Like you didn't either.
Yeah, no, but I actually come up with more of a concept than you.
You can imagine
I
Robert's
came up
game.
with a concept. You can imagine my game. You're lying if you say you can't.
I can imagine
Multiple
existing games with 2 players.
That's what my game is. My game is a reskin of Uncharted, but if it was multiplayer, I'd call it Unmapped. Or Mapped Not.
Mappant.
Yeah.
Charted. Charted.
Not charted yet.
Yeah.
Not written down.
Cool. It's not Drake's fortune.
Written.
It's
Fortune
Drake and
of,
Josh's fortune.
Fortune of Morgan is what I'd call it.
Who's Morgan?
From
I don't know.
Dead.
Yeah. He don't kill people though.
Okay. Anyway, Robert wins.
Yep.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't deserve it though. But you know, that's the way it goes.
You voted for him. How did he not deserve it?
Because you didn't deserve it either. I deserve that win. Deserve that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright.
The whole thing's done. There, cut it.
Thank you.